very honored to have a possibility to introduce our next past international director, Lark Doley. And we have seen even her before in a magazine that was taken for our game. And they say that she has always a friendly smile, and we can see here. She loves to have cowboy boots, but we are not sure now she's wearing cowboy boots. And she has everything in gold, like the hair. And we have seen a lot of messages in the chat with golden feedback and so on, but it's not everything about her. I really saw her live in Denver, Colorado. She was very energetic. She's a leader within Toastmaster and outside. She was a CEO of a company, executive director, many other roles. So please welcome Lark Doley on the virtual stage. After you, and thank you for being with District 109.
Thank you, Mr. District Director. It is golden to be with District 109 today. Yesterday, I was with Chengdu, China, and today I am with Hanya, Greece, and it is golden to be with you. Wasn't through teleportation, but through the power of Zoom that I can be with you today. Thank you for your golden invitation. Today, I have decided to capture the lighthouse theme because it's my understanding in your beautiful city of your conference, there is a lighthouse. And as all of you know, the lighthouse behind me is where I actually live. So to me, the theme of a lighthouse was appropriate for my speech today. I will talk about the golden light of Toastmasters. I celebrated my 30th anniversary in Toastmasters in September of 2020. And I have learned many golden lessons, and I have seen many golden sunrises and sunsets during those 30 years in Toastmasters. I'll use as my acronym tonight, LIGHT. And each letter in the word light stands for some aspect of the golden light that we gain in Toastmasters. L, of course, is for leadership. I is for innovation. There's another I that I love a lot, and that is inspiration. Tonight, we will focus on innovation. The G is for growth. The H is for honoring our core values. And the T is for your 3 T's and another T that I've added, and that is trust, thrive together through teamwork. Your conference theme is lead with divergent thinking. And when I think about divergent leaders, some of these individuals come to mind. Yes, these are some of the wealthiest entrepreneurs on the face of planet Earth. And the definition of divergent is moving or extending in different directions from a common point, differing from each other or from a standard. We had a standard before the pandemic, didn't we? And that standard has now changed for our organization. So our organization has become divergent. And I believe during this weekend, we have experienced the divergent thinking of your conference committee, and it has been pure gold, in my opinion. Steve Jobs is another divergent leader. And when I think of Steve Jobs, I think of the man who created products, who created markets, created products and markets we had no idea we even needed. And this is a quote from him: "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." Now, we might replace crazy with divergent. What crazy ideas have you had this year, and have you implemented them? And has it changed you? Has it changed your club, your area, your division, your district? Some people think that our international president visiting 145 countries, 145 clubs is crazy. I think it's golden, brilliant, and divergent. What about you? So the L in light is for leadership and divergent leaders. What about the I? Innovation. Innovation, creating, resourceful, imaginative. That's what innovation is. And again, when you think about the innovation for our organization after the pandemic, and when you think about the innovation in the clubs, areas, divisions, districts around the world, I can think of so many innovative ideas that have been implemented. And again, all I have to do is look at your conference, and I look at your sessions, I look at your social activities, the scavenger hunts, the Kahoot, the live music, the beautiful recognition ceremony for your distinguished Toastmasters, for your area director of the year, division director of the year, Toastmaster of the year, and for your distinguished clubs, areas, and divisions. Innovative online conferences, innovative online clubs, areas, divisions, district, innovative international speech competitions. Yes, innovation has been at our core for the last year. Growth. Does District 109 know anything about growth? So 10 countries wasn't enough for you. You needed to add more, did you? I applaud your growth. I applaud the goals that you have set to achieve golden growth. Again, we need to grow ourselves. Our organization is all about the individual. We need to grow our club so that more and more people can benefit from the golden values, the golden benefits that we have to offer them. Our areas, our divisions, our districts, we need to grow to share the gold to more and more people around the world. There are over 7 billion people in the world. How many of them are Toastmasters? Not quite 7 billion. So we have a lot more work to do. Share the gold with growth. And our core values, the foundation of our organization: integrity, respect, service, and excellence. Do you model our core values? Does your club model them? Does your area, your division, your district? I believe that District 109 is the model of our core values. And finally, teamwork. What is teamwork? Teamwork is a collaborative, creative group of individuals who capitalize on the strengths of every member of the diverse team toward a common set of goals to fulfill the mission of our clubs, our areas, our divisions, our districts, and the vision of our global organization. Teamwork. It takes teamwork to make the dream work. And as Mohammed Murad, an inspiring past president, said, we cannot do it alone. We cannot do it alone at any level of our organization. Even our own growth, we have to listen to our evaluators. We need a mentor to support us in our own personal growth, not only the growth of our club, our areas, our divisions, our districts, and our international organization. So, L-I-G-H-T, this is my lighthouse home. And I love this final quote. Great leaders have 3 things: inner light, inner vision, and inner strength. So as the lighthouse of Hanya shines brightly on District 109, I know that you will have golden success and golden growth in the years to come. It has been my golden honor to be with you today. Thank you for inviting me. Back to you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Past International President Lark. I have goosebumps up and down my spine. I love a good acronym. I love the ways in which you've been able to, in such a short and powerful speech, bring everything together. Thank you so much. Really, it's wonderful. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, we've put the link in there to ask a question. And I'm going to wait here on WhatsApp for a question. But honestly, for myself, I followed your journey as a well introduced Toastmaster in the 18-19 season, and it's such a great honor to have you here and sharing these moments with us right now. So if only we were all in the same room, we could, you know, reach out and shake hands and say thank you. So we have a question here, if I may ask you that question, if that's wonderful. So I have here, it says, we have heard a lot about leadership. Without our individual members, we would not exist. Which message do you have for our members who are not into taking a leadership role and do not want to take on a leadership role, but they have joined Toastmasters because of networking and improving, for instance, their presentation skills?
I would tell them that everyone is actually a leader, because the simplest definition of leadership is influence. It just depends on what they want their sphere of influence to be. I certainly hope that all of our members will want to experience communication and leadership in our organization. And if we read the Toastmaster Promise, we do agree that we will serve at least at the club level in leadership. But by the way, Pathways has now integrated communication and leadership. So whether they know it or not, they are participating in communication and leadership. There's only two paths in Pathways that don't integrate leadership, and those are the presentation mastery and the engaging humor paths. So if they're involved in any other paths, they are actively involved in both communication and leadership. And as I said, the simplest definition of leadership is influence. And when I think about that, I think about the fact that just a smile can influence someone's day. A simple thank you, a kind deed. So think of yourself, all of you, as leaders, because I know that you are caring, supportive, encouraging, and kind to people during your day.
Wonderful. And you sharing a wonderful smile with us again. Yes, I see Panos there high-fiving the screen there. Thank you for sharing that. And a smile, absolutely, is a great start for Toastmasters all around the world. A question here, it says, what are the golden rules for growth in your experience? What worked the best?
Ask guests to join. Bring guests to meetings. It is very, very simple. If we believe in the benefits of Toastmasters, then we should ask guests to attend our meetings. And then at the end, we should invite them to join us. It's that follow through that is critical on growing our clubs.
Wonderful. Absolutely. Yes. And we want guests. And I think we have guests in our conference here. So maybe if you're a guest, if you're experiencing the conference for the first time, maybe consider joining a club and becoming a member, starting your journey today, this weekend with here in Hanya. So with that, I would like to ask you all now to please give a firm round of applause for our past international president, Lark Doley. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Golden to be with you.
Wonderful.